Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans for the fans. Today is tax day. It is April 15, 2026. Derek was trying to be funny before. He succeeded. Definitely had fun with this. I'm rocking the EPW merch, man. Make sure you guys go and copy some. I know I got some. I just ordered some new other wrestling shirts too, man. So I got it going on. My undershirt's all tangled up, bro, from jumping up and down. Like crazy finish to Dynamite. This is why we do this review show, to get these reactions. Share the link. Share this out on Facebook, Twitter, X, whatever we're calling it this week, Blue Sky, Instagram, wherever you are, man. Make sure you guys share this link out. It's been a fantastic week so far for what we dub WrestleMania week. It's been fantastic, man. I've had a lot of fun so far.
It has been. This is a really good week. You know, hopefully this whole week just finishes the whole week on a high note. That's all we're asking. Just a high note.
If you guys want to make sure that you support the brand for free, best way to do that, numero uno, hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you are brand new to the channel. And yeah, man, a wild episode coming off of AEW Dynasty. Our review is in the archives. I thought it was a good show.
Oh yeah.
Some would even say maybe even a big show. Well,
never.
I just had to get one in tonight. But yes, it was a fun show though overall, I thought, Derek.
Oh yeah, without a shadow of a doubt.
So yeah, quite the interesting show, and all the fallout from that show leads right into this. Man, just a wowzers type of, like, I'm still,
yeah.
Y'all gotta understand, we're coming off like a big, like, we were just going crazy just a minute ago. Like, what? And we're gonna talk about it. You know what? We're gonna spoil it now. So if you haven't seen Dynamite, you want to know what happened, we're about to talk about it now. I'm going to give you 3 seconds to get off this video. 3, 2, 1. Darby Allin is the new AEW World Champion. Yo, fantastic move, in my opinion.
Yes.
Fantastic move.
It's nice to finally see Darby have the title. It's very nice. It's a different pace.
Yeah. And I would love to hear what everyone else thinks of that as well, and just get into it. Like, the EPW Discord was off the chain. We've been advertising like crazy today. I hope you guys have seen it. If you haven't joined, or if you're part of it, thank you. If you want to join up. I'm putting the link right now. It's going to pop up in the chat. Unbelievable. Just crazy, man. Crazy. Darby Allin, bro. We'll talk about all that went into it in a moment here. I love it. It was really good. Shout out to Jocelyn, who was the first one in the chat. She was messaging during the beginning of Dynamite. She said the opening was great. I see they're switching it up, loving the growth, no matter how others see it.
Yeah.
Derek and me were talking about this, and I'll say this: I thought tonight they did a great job with promos.
Yeah.
For people will often say Darby's a weak promo. We can talk about Kenny Omega tonight. Great promo.
Mm-hmm.
Will Ospreay tonight, I thought, was a great promo. They did tremendous storytelling throughout these matches tonight, and they built up to this big crescendo, and it worked. And there's still, got the goosebumps. Had to hit the rock on you. And there's still more to come with the storytelling. And I still don't know, like, how we're gonna get to where we're getting. There's twists, there's turns, things are happening. It's fantastic.
It is. It's a new direction. We have to embrace it, because whatever is coming our way, it could always be for the better, or it could be for the worse. But right now, let's look at it as a new direction, and we have to embrace where this is going to go.
You see how we're interested, though? I have faith.
Yes.
This is genuine interest coming from me right now.
Yes.
Like, it's crazy. Shout out to Mike Feezy in the house. Appreciate you, Mike. Main event. I don't know if you want me to call you that instead. I will. But yeah, appreciate you. Rob, You better not be trolling. How dare they? WWE had their biggest show of the year this weekend, and AEW decides to crown a new world champion now. The disrespect is unfathomable at this point. TK should be ashamed. BJ said, wow, I'll be honest, I love Darby, but I was never a believer that he'd get the big one. Shocking, but incredibly awesome.
Yes.
Shout out to the professor, BJ, man. Always appreciate you, Beach. Got to get you on soon just to do a roundtable or something, even if it's with Derek, and talk a show out, man. But yeah, I thought it was fantastic work here. Sir Quill's in the house. Quilly, what's going on, brother? He said, Conrad, Derek, and chat, your boy Sir Quills is back to enjoy my two favorite bros, brother Conrad and brother Derek, for yet another dope AEW Dynamite review. Chris said, please tell me you're joking. He totally is. Rob is definitely a troll sometimes. Yeah. He does it on purpose just to hook it up. Yo, shout out to B-Boy Skyline in the house. What's up, Jay? He said, the powers of Sting being your dad. We've been covering this for so long, bro. That's like an inside joke that I don't even know if people get it anymore.
I don't think so.
When Sting and Darby used to pop up, Derek used to hit the line.
It's dad.
It's dad. I got you, son. Realtor Steve came up tonight. He put on the face paint. He was like, I got you tonight, son. Mm-hmm. I got you tonight. So what do we think about the NFL masks? I think they're cool. I would like to see what they fully look like. I almost bought one, but then I was like, let me ease up real quick here. Yeah. But I might just do it tonight. Like, we'll see.
I think it's one of those things where you got to see it on someone and see how it really fills out.
Yeah. And I'm probably not going to wear it anyway. Like, I got two masks back there I never wear. It's just for display.
I think it's just one of those memorabilia kind of things. Like, yeah, I mean, if you want to wear it, cool, fine, whatever. But I don't think it's meant for that. In my opinion, I don't think it's meant for that.
Yeah. Not to be worn out in the streets, at least. Like, no. What are we doing here, bro?
No, I think that's one that you just put up on a mannequin and just like, boom, there you go.
Shout out to Color Me Interested. I'm not sure who this is. If you could let me know if I know who you are. If you're new, welcome. Something had to have happened to cause that short match. No, I think this was the plan. We had a feeling after Dynasty, we were like, they about to do this. Yeah. And then tonight, if you watch that opening promo, they were kind of like, yo, it's happening.
Yeah.
It's happening. Yo, shout out to Matt Lopez, the homie. Always sends me graphics, updates. Him, Jesus, Rob. Yo, I appreciate y'all, man. He says, hello, good evening, everyone. Hope you all had a good Wednesday and enjoyed a damn good episode of Dynamite Time. When you get two dams, you know it was good. You know it was good. Clown in the house. What's good, Clown? Says, good evening, everyone. Appreciate you. Darby. I love it. A+ episode tonight. Chris said the title match was short because it made sense. Darby got one over on Max with the low blow, but instead of gloating like a cocky douche, he had big move after big move, then he won. Not only that, Max downplayed Kenny Omega in that opening segment when we start talking about that. And how do I want to put this? He downplayed Kenny, and that's what ended up costing him. Like, he was like, yeah, I'm the first guy to kick out of the one-winged angel. And it was like, take it easy, Brody. Take it easy. And yeah, they even played off he didn't know that this match was happening.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those don't get too big for your britches.
And he did. T-Ferg, what's good, fellas? Darby is on top of the world right now. Good episode of Dynamite. I was hoping Swerve would have been in his home state tonight. I feel like they're saving Swerve for something. I don't know what. And I guess rumor has it Swerve might be doing a movie or he's filming something with WBD. I don't know what's happening with Swerve. Makes you wonder, but they got to have him figured into something.
Yeah.
That Darby promo sold me on everything that it followed. It was the perfect setup for the world title win. Didn't think it would go that short, but love it. Eric Douglas, my only criticism was the main event was why was it a squash? Because it made sense to be a squash. I'll get more into that when we get into the history of that match too. Remind me of that, Eric, at the end. Three things are absolutely true today. Death Taxi and Darby Allin is your world champion. Mm-hmm. Tonight is what pro wrestling is about. The emotions, the moment that make it all great. Man, Matt Lopez, yo, hitting me right here in the feels, dog, for sure. That shirt is tax deductible. That is a fact, good sir. That is a fact. I like it. Clown turning into Erwin R. Shyster over here. Right. I love it. Jocelyn said happy tears tonight. Well, AEW won WrestleMania week, Dynasty week. I love it. I love it. I'm just trying to see if we have anything. People are celebrating in the chat. They are doing the victory lap. Right. Hub said MJF would have the 1-year title reign. Y'all better let him know who got it right. Y'all better let him know. I'm just saying, man, it did not go down tonight, man.
Not at all. Not at all.
I didn't think he was going to make it that long, but we'll see what happens after that, man. Delay Gratz, what? Darby Allin is the AEW champion. Yes, Delay Gratz. What's good, brother? And even bigger news, Wendy Chu is the Evolve Women's Champion. Congrats to Wendy Chu, too, though, on the real. I really enjoyed Kevin Knight and Claudio tonight. D-Rich coming to making sure he puts them Death Riders over. That's his squad right there. You might have to become Death Rider D-Rich, bro.
Right.
I'm just saying. The Jet gave props to Claudio after, for sure. Claudio's nasty with it, bro. Derek was talking about how strong he was. Crazy.
Unnecessarily strong.
I need to see what the Cowboys masks look like. They're all pretty much the same for the most part. It's just a logo on it.
Okay, the Cowboys mask looks like God's hands.
Yo. He's this close to getting kicked off the show tonight. John's been acting up. I'm telling you. I love Darby. I can't wait to see where this goes. Jesus De Leon says, "Sup, Kyra and Derek. The Sting showing up made it official. He was going to win." That's right. Dad. Thank you to Tony Khan for going live on Twitter before Dynamite announcing Ospreay, Hechicero, and Desmond Xavier and Ciampa. Thank you for putting the graphics up, too, so I could get them. Shout out to Joel sending the $1 super chat, my brother. I did not even see that pop up. Thank you so much, sir. Happy Wednesday, Kyra and Derek. Joel, happy Wednesday to you, my brother.
Yes.
We appreciate you. D-Rich, great seeing Sting. Wolf like myself. What's good, Wolf? He said, what up, guys?
What up? What up?
Appreciate you. Mercedes is somebody I thought would show up too, Kyra, but I think they are waiting for Dawn. I think she's going to defend her title. I'm telling you. He's filming a horror movie. Yeah, Clown was the one who told me first about that, actually. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Swerve.
Okay.
Yeah. Is MJF a favorite for the Owen now that he's lost the title? Could be. What about Will? What about Kenny? We'll talk about it. Shout out to Hubs, man. Hubs will be doing a show on his channel tomorrow, 8:35. We did not know about Collision, I promise y'all. And we will we will be over there talking about the state of WWE. If you guys want to hear about that, we got a huge panel lined up for that. So make sure you are there for our WrestleMania week coverage.
My guy Hubs.
Shoulder shrug at me being wrong about the MJF title reign, but tonight felt a little forced. No shade, but the title didn't make sense to me. What? They've been telegraphing the story for months, even years, possibly.
Yeah, because these two are the actual pillars now.
They were the two that actually lasted out of the pillars.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Darby winning made my night. MJF doesn't need the title. Derek, one last time. Ricky Spanish. I don't know if Jocelyn's going to allow this.
I got to defer to Jocelyn.
Okay. All right, yeah. Jocelyn said it was over once he left. She said it was done. Great show tonight. I didn't need Willow versus Camille. Now, you know what would have happened if they didn't have the women's match on this show? It would have been game over.
Where are the women?
For sure.
You are horrible. See, AEW doesn't like their women's division at all. That's what have been said.
For sure. Jocelyn said, I said no more. She is the OG of it. We'll have to protect it, Eric. Yeah. I think Darby defends against anyone and everyone in the next few weeks when MJF doesn't wrestle until his rematch at Double or Nothing. Could be. Yeah. And hold on, let me read this last thing with the interview. D-Rich, Darby had a close-up interview with Renee come out today. I've not watched the whole thing yet. Okay. Might have to go back and check that out. Let's get into Dynamite, though. We spent a lot of time talking about little things with it. Like I said, don't forget tomorrow, Collision is on at a special time, Thursday night, 8 p.m. So make sure if you guys are watching Collision, that is the time that it is on. But we are here to talk about spring breakthrough for AEW Dynamite. They were in the Angel of the Winds Arena in Seattle. They said it was actually Everett, Washington. If I'm wrong, I apologize, people. But they gave us the full lineup, the full rundown. We've been here. Let's talk about it.
Let's do it.
MJF gets out of his car, Derek, and he's talking on his phone. He's laughing. And like I said, he's talking about, I kicked out of the one-wing angel. I'm the first guy to ever do it. We're doing this, we're doing that. And then Don Callis rolls up. He's like, hey, I just want to apologize for what happened. Apologize? He was like, Andrade didn't take care of him? And he was like, that's on you and your guy. And he said, you owe me, Don. because you didn't do what I told you to do. And he paid him money, remember?
Yeah.
Remember, keep that little nugget. See, I'm telling you guys, they tell you little things in it. Remember that nugget. He said, you owe me one. So how will that come back to haunt? It might be in a week. It might be in 3 weeks. It might be in a year from now.
You're going to pay what you owe.
Right now. And then he finds out he's got a match. They're telling MJF he's got the match now. Like, they're opening up the show with the matchup. He's like, what? And he was like, oh, no, this isn't going down. They have him go out there, and Darby's yelling, ring the bell. MJF's like, no, this match isn't happening.
No.
He said, I'll sue you. I'll sue Justin Roberts. I'll sue all these fans. I will sue Aubrey Edwards. I will sue Tony Khan. I will sue every producer in the back. He starts going off. He's like, no one told me I had a championship match. I'm not ready for this, even though he could have read social media and probably seen that.
Right.
But supposedly he didn't have access to his social media. So he's mad. He's not going for it. Danielson gets up, though. He's like, I have word from Tony Khan that he agrees with you, MJF. And he's like, good, finally. And he says, but the match is happening later, but later tonight. In the main event, so go get ready. Darby's like, okay. Darby leaves out the ring, Derek. Why was he throwing himself against guardrails? Darby is on his Cactus Jack 1992. I don't care what anybody says. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Yeah. Crazy good, man. Renee got annoyed with MJF. She did really bad. She had to yell at him eventually. I love it, man. Darby Allin's promo was amazing. Yeah, Darby cut a great promo. I had goosebumps during it. It was the best promo I think Darby Allin's ever cut. He had the tears in his eyes. I used to wrestle 10 miles down the road. That's where I started my career. And I said, if Darby Allin makes it, he makes it. If he doesn't, then I don't make it as Darby Allin. But this is what I'm doing. And I was just like, oh, good for him.
You know what? Given all the promos that Darby has given us, this definitely by far was the best promo that he's ever cut. And I can't even consider it a promo. This is like a declaration. This is more like a declaration to me, because we all know what a promo is. This is a declaration, because you heard the man like basically crying. Like, this is where I started. This is where I'm going to culminate everything, and I'm going to bring it home. That's a declaration to me. That's not a promo.
Hub said what I meant by what I said is Darby's title win felt very WrestleMania reactive. I think the same result should have been saved for Double or Nothing. Tonight felt like Goldberg versus Hogan. No, I don't think so. I think the other stories are the bigger story rather than, you know what I mean? Like, Goldberg and Hogan was the big story. This doesn't feel like the big story. This feels like, okay, Darby, I got you. Like, this is, you've done what you've done for us for so long that I think you should be rewarded. And MJF doesn't need the title all the time. MJF's still going to be one of the biggest deals in the company no matter what, because he's MJF.
Honestly, if you take out Kenny, the Young Bucks, MJF is the company.
He's one of the people.
But like, if without him, who's the biggest heel that you have?
That's true. He's probably the biggest heel in wrestling, truthfully. I've been saying, you heard me say that back in like 2020, Derek. I was like, he's the biggest heel in wrestling, bro.
No matter what company he goes to, he is going to be the biggest heel.
I said you could argue maybe Roman at one point in time, but right there.
Yeah, no, you could argue Roman, but Roman was like a bad guy. MJF is the villain.
Is it bad to be reactive towards WrestleMania as well? If you got more eyes on you than ever, too, the timeline was jumping, bro. It worked. It worked. Why did they change the belt with Foley? That'll put butts in seats.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. That's the better comparison, in my opinion, is Rock Foley.
Yes.
Derek remembers I couldn't watch that Raw, and I came to school, and then Derek told me about Billy Gunn's song. That was that night. I remember, I don't miss many Raws, and that was a Raw I missed because it was taped. And Derek was like, "Yeah, Billy Gunn's got some new country song talking about butts," and I was like, "What?" I remember that day. Like, true. Love it, man. This man telling the kid we did it. What up, Deanna? Goldberg versus Hogan on Nitro said a bash at the beach is what I'm talking about. Pay-per-view is important in my opinion.
I don't know, Hubs. I don't know if I can say pay-per-view is always important.
It is. I think Sean's right. Like if you're trying to sell pay-per-views, but I don't think how are you losing buys though? You get what I'm saying? Like Goldberg won the title, then he wrestled Kurt Hennig. What? Like that was a what moment? Like if we hear Darby Allin's going to be facing, like I don't want to insert someone's name and make them feel bad, but insert someone's name that you're thinking of, and it's like,
yeah, I mean, well,
that's what we're doing.
I mean, well, the reason why I say that is because they're like, I think we can all agree there have been regular shows that have shocked out promo or pay-per-views. Like in my opinion, I think there have been shows that have been better than some pay-per-view matches.
T-Ferg asked a good question too. Is Darby this generation's closest thing to a Jeff Hardy? I think he's like a Foley Hardy like person. Yeah. And I'll tell you at the end what I really think of his title reign and where I think it's going, but we'll put it there. Swerve is in the heel. He's too cool trying not to dance at his theme.
Right.
We'll see. Swerve may come back doing some dastardly acts, though. We'll have to see. All right, let's jump past that. Kenny Omega. I want to talk about this stuff too. Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay are backstage, Derek. So Tony Schiavone is trying to get a word with Kenny Omega, and he's like, I'm beat up right now. He just lost his title match. He says, I don't really want to talk. He goes into the medical room, Derek, and who is sitting right there getting worked on? Will Ospreay. And he goes, hey, what's going on, Kenny? They share some pleasantries. They're longtime foes, longtime friends sometimes. And Kenny tells Will that he still has time to do this.
Yes.
And Will says the same thing kind of back to Kenny, like, you still got time to do this. He's like, I don't know, man. And he's getting ready to leave. He just says, Kenny, you're my hero, bro. Gives him the slap up, gives him a kiss on the forehead. And I'm just summarizing this. There was way more said. Gives him a kiss on the forehead, and he's like, I'm out, man. And he was like, I'm done getting taken care of. You get taken care of. And then they have Kenny, and it's like this silent moment alone. And I like it because he's talking to himself, and he just goes, I'm your hero? Maybe I do need to try to go for this one more time. And then he kind of just puts that he just can't give up just yet.
Right.
They did not close the door on Kenny Omega still going for the world title.
No, not at all. And nor should you close that door. Because Kenny has done a lot for the company. And even if you just take that part of it out, Kenny has done a lot for wrestling in general. Like the man puts on a show all the time, gives you his best all the time, puts his body on the line all the time. Why not give him another title shot? Why not give him another title reign? Why not?
Why not? Little Joe Buds for you, sorry. But yeah, it's there. But the question is, Derek, how do we get there? And that's the beauty of this. MJF just lost his title. Darby's in. Will Ospreay wants to still go for the championship. Kenny still wants to go for the championship. There's another claim for the championship that's about to pop up here in a minute that we're going to talk about. Yeah. They have a lot of people that they can plug into these spots. And something that I hope Sean brings up tomorrow on his show is someone else mentioned, hey, we only got these guys and there's no backups for them.
Right, yeah.
What? They have backups on backups right now. And they have people that if they needed to elevate, they could. That's what you want for your roster. You want people who you can elevate. And we're going to talk about some people who are the future of the roster. And we're going to have people who are eyeing up different challenges for them. Even if it's a short-term little goal or like a challenge, they're doing something though.
Yeah, they're doing something to fill all the gaps that need to be filled and putting people in the right places to keep things moving. So, I think when Kenny gets it back, it's a aha moment. Like, yes, I finally got what I needed.
Deanna just laid it out perfectly, in my opinion. She said, Kenny versus Ospreay for the title down the line, it writes itself. I agree.
Okay, yeah.
I could definitely see it happening. It's an option. Let's go back into this. You guys are writing so many good comments that I can't keep up, and I'm trying to, do this behind. Desmond Xavier takes on Tommaso Ciampa. I did not take a lot of notes on this because this was a fun match. Desmond Xavier just proved why the Rascals are amazing, doing flips over the steel stairs, coming out there and just doing Desmond Xavier things. Tommaso Ciampa is phenomenal every week so far since he's been in this company. I know some people were mad he lost the title so quickly. It's fine. because Tommaso Ciampa's going to do what he's going to do.
Yes.
And I will say this, Derek. I'm going to stamp my name to this now. The Rascals will be champions. I don't know if it's going to be tag champs or trios champs first, but mark my words, I think the Rascals will end up being champions. Their style is too good not to be in that mix.
Yeah. Well, they're not only their style, but their fan base won't allow them to not be in that position.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, these people are rocking with them for a minute, and there's another big match for them coming up too after this, and that's why I say this. And we'll talk about that when we get to the collision rundown. But fun match. Tommaso Ciampa gets the win with the running knee. After the match, he calls for a microphone. I call him the Robert England of AEW or of pro wrestling. And he pinned Desmond Xavier, kisses him on the head, calls for the mic, and he just says that he doesn't care who wins in the main event between Darby Allin or MJF. He said he's coming for the world title. Tommaso Ciampa's getting a title shot eventually.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think it'll be a banger of a match. Tommaso Ciampa just wants right now, he's just happy getting in the ring. That's all he wants to do. He's like, yeah, let me just wrestle. That's all I want to do, bro.
Yeah.
So top move in my opinion. So I like that. I like that he set that up. Gravy. We follow it up, Derek, and I'm just moving quickly for the people tonight. We get to the promo going over the history between MJF and Darby Allin. Once again, laying it on thick. They go over when they met at Full Gear. How did MJF beat him? Headlock takeover. Key point in that again tonight, because every time MJF faced Darby Allin, how did he beat him? Headlock takeover, because MJF said he's a scrub, basically.
Right.
And you're not good enough. You're not really a pillar.
No.
I'm the only pillar that matters. All that stuff. Then we get another promo, which I thought was good again.
Yeah.
FTR come out with Stokely Hathaway. Dax did not do his usual stammer. Dax was feeling arrogant. He was feeling cocky tonight. Cash was feeling arrogant and cocky tonight. And Stokely was on one. My man was blinking into that camera like, you better stop playing with me.
Blinking on every word at the end. Like, dude, stop blinking so hard.
They promised that your boys, Cope and Cage, or Cage and Cope, are not going to get another tag team title shot as long as they are champions. Hurt, man.
Yeah.
Hurt the soul. And they said that they're done. And then Cash said, you know what, though? We will leave you guys with one parting gift. We're going to give you a 10-second pose, bro. They were out here doing it. The fans booed. Cash moved. Yeah, that's wrong guy. Yeah, you think you know him? Damn. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm excited for Double or Nothing, bro.
We all know what match is coming for them to make this a full circle kind of situation.
Ladder match.
Bodies will hit the floor.
Yes.
It's going to happen. And I can't wait.
Let me see here. Black Delegation said, wrestling has enough old guy champions. I'll pass on an Omega title reign. I'm okay with Omega being the champion. I don't have an issue with that at all. I think it's going to be what's the better story that they're trying to tell here.
Yeah.
And how we're going to get to that story.
And plus, I don't think it'd be a long title reign either.
I don't think. Listen, right now, I feel like they're doing the opposite sometimes of what, like Sean brought up the reactive thing, which I thought was a interesting comment. Like, I don't fully disagree with Sean. I've heard other people say that too. If they like switch the title, it's like reactive. But I also think though, sometimes you have to do the opposite of what they're doing.
Yeah.
And you want to make sure you're not overdoing something that the other company's doing. So you have to try not to do it, but at the same time, you also have to be cognizant of what you're doing. And sometimes you're going to do something just to counter book them, just to be like, how about that? They're talking about me now.
Yeah, that's not the move.
But yeah, I agree with you, Derek.
But even then, even if he gets, well, I won't say if, when he gets the title again, I don't think it'll be one of those situations where he goes on a run. I think it's a situation where he takes the title, but then it's like, you know what? I've completed my mission. I'm done.
Right. And it's Kenny's last hurrah. Like he's an AEW like OG.
Yeah.
Without Kenny, without the Elite, there is no AEW. Without Kenny, Jericho, Moxley, like Cody's included in that, Brandy's included in that, Dustin, like all the people who were there from the beginning, like that means something. Trent Beretta, we can go on and name everybody who was around back then. So that means a lot. D Rich, man, you have a good night, my friend, and enjoy some good wrestling this weekend. I know I'll be.
Yes.
Dragon Gate USA tonight at 11. Look at it, man. It's going down, man. I love it. Clown, I know you're looking forward to that. I know. Here, I'm putting your comments back up so that you guys, because I want to see what you guys are saying too. Going back into this, where were we? Boom, boom, boom. The promo, Stokely. We find out. Here's some matches on Collision. I'm just running through all of them that we find out throughout the show. Young Bucks versus Myron Reed and Zachary Wentz of the Rascals. Dog, if they even give this any time, more than like 10 minutes, they're about to go hard. And that is a future pay-per-view match, in my opinion, too, with the Young Bucks versus them. And hopefully soon. Let's see here. What else? Adam Copeland's going to speak on Collision. Mox versus Nick Wayne.
Nick Wayne.
Chris Statlander and Hikaru Shida are also teaming up. And we got to watch Shida because she's been on one lately.
Yes.
Next up, Derek. TNT Championship. Kevin the Jet Knight. He got a new championship. He brought back the one with the diamonds behind it, which I prefer. And Claudio Castagnoli. Yeah. Derek had words about this man's strength. Claudio Castagnoli's a freak, bro. Freak of nature.
The strength that he had to do what he did in this match is unnecessary. It is not needed, although it is accepted and loved for what he does. But Jesus, man, like delivering an uppercut off the top rope after tossing him off the top rope. Come on.
Fantastic work, man. Like I said, Kevin Knight is like one of your future people. Like we got Fletcher, we already know. Like at this point, we're like, yeah, Fletcher's gonna be just fine. Yeah, Kevin Knight's in that mix too, though. If we're talking about new pillars, yeah, I'm like, watch those two.
Yes,
and MJF's gonna be mixing it up with them in the future too.
Oh yeah,
Darby too, if he can last long enough, if he lives long enough.
Right, yeah. That man puts his body on the line like no other. Like I don't know, is it up there with Mankind?
Yeah, I think so. The bumps are crazy. I mean, he didn't do anything like that crazy. Well, then again, that glass spot. Yeah, I don't know. They're up there for craziness, bro. Like I said, he's on his Cactus Jack 92 tour right now. Do you think, Darbs?
I mean, yes, entertain, but be safe, my guy. Jeez.
Yeah. I'm going real quick to the chat here. I just want to bring up something. Black Delegation, interesting thought. Once again, I'm loving your comments, bro. He said, I wish partner talents were booked better. They're frequently used to elevate AEW talent. They aren't protected as they should be. I don't know if you're watching CMLL and like New Japan and other places. I do think they put over a lot of the other talent. You get situations where like Tanahashi lost to Okada. That was fine though at Wrestle Kingdom. Like it was Tanahashi's last match, and that was probably who they were like, yeah, we'll send him if he can't get Nakamura or whatever. I don't know what he would have preferred, but that's what they ended up doing. CMLL, Claudio just lost to Hechicero. Hechicero's the world champ.
Right.
Like they will put other people over. And I can hear what you're saying though, with AEW talent are frequently elevated as opposed to others. And that comes down to who's got the more of the power though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, AEW is the number 2 North American promotion right now. And that comes with benefits and, certain things that they got to eat crap for too.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. You take it how it's going to be.
Yeah. T Ferg says, kind of interested in Myron Reed singles run. He's been fantastic. Maybe a future rivalry with Kevin Knight. They could definitely do a match. That's like a collision match I would love to see. Give him like 20 minutes. Let him go the distance. Add that bad boy to like a pay-per-view or something. You could definitely do that.
Oh, yeah.
The match was so freaking good. 2 of the best athletes in the whole company. Knight is more speed and agility, while Claudio is strength. Both are crazy athletes.
Yeah.
Derek, what would you do if you had athletes like that as a coach?
I'm taking over the world, bro.
Yeah. All right, now. This is some Pinky in the brain.
Absolutely.
Well, Pinky. Yeah, Blaine.
What are we going to do? The same thing we do every night.
My favorite episode was the comedy one.
Oh, yeah.
Where he repugnant. And they all started laughing. Yeah, I was just a stupid kid back then, but I love that episode so much.
Dude, you know what, man? One of these days.
Here he goes.
One of these days. Listen, I got an old school, got the box set for Duckman.
Why? Why do you have that?
Because, bro, like I was sitting at home one day. I'm like, yo, I haven't seen Duckman in years. Ordered it off of Amazon. Got that joint sitting right in the cut. I'm gonna crack that open one day.
We'll talk about some brain. Yes. The one where they switch brains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one was good.
Yeah. You guys are hilarious. I can't believe everyone remembers that, man.
Dude, let me find Codename Kids Next Door, and it's on and popping, bro.
Oh yeah, it's a classic.
It's on and popping after that.
That's a classic.
I got Daria, Our Real Monsters.
This man's wild. Be there all day. You might as well just get Paramount, bro. Renee Paquette.
It's not the same though, bro.
This is hate, bro. Renee Paquette live interview with Jericho. Not Chris Jericho, just Jericho, it says. Jericho comes out. He's trying to talk nicely, and then here comes Ricochet to rub salt in the wounds that he beat him with his own move, the lion salt.
Yes.
And Jericho just then insults him. The bald slander was out of control tonight. As a fellow baldy, like what are we doing here?
Yeah. The ball slander was like they were on one. Ball.
Ricochet, you may need to call EEO for what Jericho's doing out here, but you probably deserve it too. So they do all of this where they're going back and forth, and then Ricochet says, "How about I just come down there and fight you one-on-one?" Well, the one-on-ones turned into a 3-on-1. It was not the fair ones, as I like to call it.
Not at all.
Asses were whipped. Jericho got jumped after that, and they put a beat down on him, held Jericho up, and then made sure Ricochet saw him, threw up the demand. Then he's like, wait a minute, before we do our pose, time to hit that Rico salt one more time, which he called, and Jericho made fun of him for. Hits the lion salt again, and then they throw up the pose, the demand, and then they walk out. Toa Leona's hair is on point, I'm not going to lie, bro. Yeah. Definitely needs to be in some shampoo commercials. Holla at your boy, Tony. Get him some love.
Got that shea moisture now.
Don't forget Dumb and Dumber.
Oh yeah, can't that.
I can't get past that scene with the drinking and driving.
That
she said Duckman. Yeah, you old. I remember Darkwing Duck, but Duckman was for that was on USA, I believe.
Yeah,
that was like an older cartoon.
Yeah, Duckman was like he was a private investigator, and he had his partner was oh god, I forgot his name, but his partner was a pig.
Mm-hmm.
You look it up. It's a good show.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can't believe that even got into that now. Yes, the Rico salt.
I like that.
After all these years now, Chris Jericho. Ricochet, bald, deserves bald the slander. Toa Leona is awesome. Scrooge McDuck, classic.
Yeah, always Scrooge McDuck. Yeah.
Thoughts on Sammy Guevara or the Learning Tree guys thought Sammy Guevara, the Learning Tree guys were coming to save him. I think it's the Learning Tree folks.
I think it's them, and then they end up turning on him.
Jocelyn said Duckman's on Roku.
See? If you got Roku, check it out.
Yeah, I can see it being Big Bill and Brian Keith, and then maybe after that, Sammy Guevara has to come and make the save too.
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see what they do with it. I'm interested in what's going on with Jericho for right now.
Yes,
we're doing fine. We haven't overstepped, is what I'm saying. Next up, we have Billy Goat, Will Ospreay taking on the CMLL World Heavyweight Champion Hechicero. This was a fine. Oh, I skipped something. Dang it. I'm saying it now. Renee interviewed Okada. Takeshita walked by and they said, what happened to Takeshita in that match? Oh, I made a mistake. And they said, I'm so sorry. And Okada was mad because that was Okada's line all the time.
Right.
And Don said, we're not done yet. Yeah. Okada, calm down. Don's trying to keep the family together. It's going down, bro. Yeah. I need that match at Double or Nothing, and I need a big time move here.
Yes, the beginning of the end is culminating.
Yo, Chris, now that you mentioned that, so Hechicero, someone had like a image of Don Callis yelling that, and I was like, who drew this, bro?
Oh man,
that I'm so sorry had me in tears. Yeah, Takeshi's the man.
Yeah,
Love it. Ospreay Hechicero now we're here. I'm sorry that I almost skipped something. Match started off as a technical bout back and forth. Derek took the notes for this. He said Don said Will's held together by
spit and kinesiology tape.
Hechicero dropped the straps in this match. You know when someone drops the straps in wrestling, business is about to pick up. Big barrel. I love barrel-chested luchadors. Started going in, bro. Hechicero went to work, man. I love what they did here. He even hit that head scissors, the reverse head scissors. Yo, Hechicero's got such a badass moveset, bro. I love it. He's one of the most innovative, like Zack Sabre Jr., Hechicero, like right there, neck and neck for me, for just loving their technical bouts. Will's able to kick out of it. They keep focusing in on the neck stuff. He got locked into a triangle choke. He stood up, and Deus was like the one, like, well, if he can stand up, if he's strong enough, it should actually work for him. This man hit a Styles Clash out of a triangle choke, Derek. Then he got up and was like, nah, I ain't done yet, dog. Hidden blade to Hechicero. GG, 1, 2, 3. The night is over. And we didn't mention it, but Marina Shafir was in the crowd, and he locks eyes with her as he's celebrating the win. Then here comes Don Callis and Lance Archer. Yo, I don't know where Mark Davis came from, bro. Dunkzilla comes from out of nowhere, scoops Will up and is like, yo, you about to get this pile driver, homie.
Right.
And he just pile drives him on his neck. I was like, so much for United Empire, brother.
Right, yeah.
Drop Will on his neck, and he is out. That's got to be Will's next match, him and Mark Davis.
Oh, you know what? I feel like they have to rehash that. There's no way you can go with Kyle Fletcher and then not go with Mark Davis.
Don called Hechicero a Super Nintendo. Takeshi, I back him 100%. The alpha. Hate the CMLL world champion had to lose. Hechicero so good. Here's the funny thing in CMLL. I don't know if people understand this too, but the world champion is not like the champion there. That's an American thing. In there, the champion is like whoever you put in the main events, who you put. So like, I think Mystico's still the light heavyweight champ. I can't remember if he lost it now. But Mystico could be in the main event, and then Hechicero could be in the main event. They could switch it out. It's interchangeable because they're all champions.
Right.
So it's different from here, but I kind of like that too. I love seeing the differences in like how promotions book. Like in New Japan, they book by weight classes. Like you are an IWGP junior heavyweight wrestler, so that's your world title. The world title is for these guys, and they usually prefer though the bigger wrestlers too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah,
I mean it all makes sense.
Oh, ZSJ just got added to Action Wrestling this Friday. Oh, I gotta talk to Tiff. Oh, and ZSJ has a match in GCW Effie's Gay Brunch. Let's go, bro. They got ZSJ out in these streets getting this bread. I love it. All right, boom. We go through that. We talked about Marina Shafir. I still think he's not done with the Death Riders yet, Derek.
Nope.
So then we get Tekla appearing from the crowd. Starts talking. She says, yeah, I beat that dumb bitch, Jamie Hayter. And then here comes Alex Windsor. Funny, I said dumb bitch and you appeared. They were going at it with each other. And it was like a international like war of words here.
Yes, it was.
And yeah, I don't know. They were calling people all types of stuff that I don't even know if I'm allowed to say. So I'm not saying it because I don't know. So Alex Windsor and her going back and forth. I really, really enjoyed it. Derek, is this a big money match to you? Like, so they announced that this is happening on Collision now. This is a title match on Collision, which I'm with it. She did just beat Marina Shafir.
Yeah. No. Okay. So no disrespect to Collision because I do have respect for Collision, but I don't think it deserves to be on Collision.
This is hatred, but it's a big Collision though. Thursday got to attract the viewers.
No, it is a big Collision, but I feel like this is a dynamite move type of match to have.
Yeah.
Like, I'm only accepting it on Collision right now because this Collision is big.
Yeah. Matt said he just saw a tweet saying apparently MJF is filming a movie, so he's going to be gone. Tekla has been freaking revelation in AEW. She's taking full advantage of the freedom and the opportunity she's been given and to become one of the most fun wrestlers to watch in the company.
She has been.
You can't just keep going to Tony and Mercedes. So they're trying to elevate other people so that when they come back, they have new people to work with.
Yeah. Yeah. When you have
shout out to my guy, BJ Bethel. Shout out to the homie BJ.
When you have a plethora of wrestlers that can potentially be in the big spotlight. Your promos, your feuds, everything can just come out and be shown. Be like, hey, listen, this feud, like you have the opportunity to take over a feud that people will probably pay attention more to. But then if you're elevating the other wrestlers, well, then that feud might be better than this feud, and this is the main feud.
Right. T-Ferg said, where is Athena? Athena she was injured. I think she's okay because she's going to be defending her women's championship in a survival of the fittest match at the Supercard of Honor. I believe it's been announced. I don't know who's in it yet, but it's been announced. So we're there. Sisters of Sin got beat up after all the bad girls retreat. Like I said, they announced the match for Collision. Derek? Moxley cuts a promo. Moxley, another bang up job of a promo.
This is a promo that I love to hear from Mox. Like when he gets like animated, sometimes I'm like, all right, that's cool. You know, no, this one is what we needed when the Death Riders started.
But I think Mox was trying to do that.
I know he was trying to do it, but
he just left so much mystery out there that you're like, what the hell is this?
Yes.
Now with this, though, you know what Mox is. He's like,
yeah.
Like he told Will, I love it's nothing personal.
Yeah.
I'm just doing my job is to wrestle, and I stomped your neck. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, like those are the cold, calculated promos that I'm looking for from Mox. Beautiful. It's like the same thing when I talk about what's his name? Hangman. When I talk about Hangman, when Hangman takes his time and doesn't try to talk so fast to get everything in, those are his best promos.
I like when he talks fast too, though, because it's forcing you to listen. Like, hold on, what's he trying to get out really quick? Okay.
True.
It has its moments. It's just when it's placed and when they do it. But like I said, I thought tonight promo game was on point, bro. They were like, it felt like they were fighting for something. I don't know what was on AEW's roster's mind.
What do they call it? Jockeying for position.
There you go. Matt says Survival of the Fittest qualifier on ROH this Friday, not tomorrow. Special edition Friday edition of Honor Club. There you go. There you go. If you got Honor Club, check it out. He told Nick Wayne to leave his mom in the back. And he started laughing about that, chuckling with Yuta and all them just hanging around. And they're going to have an eliminator match for the Continental Rules. So he said Continental Rules will be followed. Leave your people in the back. I'll leave mine. Nick Wayne getting a big opportunity here.
Nick Wayne. Glad to see Nick Wayne back.
Yeah, I hope they still revisit him and Christian because that never really got resolved.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully they go back to that one last time for the one time. Or if you have my AEW, yes. The Ring of Honor stuff is on there as well. Athena versus Zeta Steel Proving Ground match on Friday as well. There you go.
There you go.
For people who love women's wrestling, you should be subscribed to Ring of Honor, is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Going into this, we are into our second to last match. It was the TBS Championship match because Camille's back, Derek. If you haven't listened to us since last Wednesday, you're like, wait, Camille, what? Yep, she was on the 0 hour and she was back and she beat Willow down.
Yeah.
So we had ourselves a good old battle of the powerhouses here. Dude, Willow hit the pounce in this match. Camille looked like maybe she was trying. They had me scared at one point when she locked in that armbar and, the kinesiology. What is it? The kinesiology tape. There we go. I had to hear you say it first before I could say it. She locked in the armbar on her, and I thought maybe it's going to be a wrap Rizzy, but she didn't tap out. Willow found a way, and Willow's been pinning people with that damn backslide. Y'all better watch out for that backslide now. Once I was like, fluke. Twice, maybe. This is the third time, I think now. Y'all better watch out for that backslide. That's going to become her signature move.
Right.
Be on the lookout. But she ended up catching her slipping, and Willow got the win.
Yeah. You know what? Willow is doing what she's doing, and I like it because she's calling everybody out. Hey, if you want a shot, come at me. Let's do it. I'm willing and ready to take anybody and everybody on for this title.
Right.
I'm going to hold this title for a very, very long time. So I need to see who's going to try and take it from me.
Chris said this match was fine. That's all I really have to say about it. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
If it was a fine match, nothing wrong with having an okay match on a show.
No.
It happens. Doesn't Camille and Mercedes have history? Yes. I don't know if they're going to revisit that history. I think right now it's just like get back into the mix, Camille, and then we'll figure it out from here.
Yeah.
Tony tends to beat people when they first come in. Look at the Rascals, even like Ciampa for a little bit recently.
Mm-hmm.
He will beat you just to see if you're game. Because I think he got burned last time on people like, I don't want to lose.
Right.
I don't want to do that. So I think ever since then, he was like, nah, we're going to see if you're really down. Like, all right, let's see what's happening here.
Which is fair.
Yeah. And maybe they will revisit it, T-Ferg. I don't know if people want that. Let me know if you guys want to see that.
I would see it. I would want to see it again.
After the match, we go to Sheeta and Statlander. Sheeta's been acting weird, Derek. They've been teasing Sheeta might use that kendo stick and turn heel. I don't know if that's the way it's going to go. But Statlander's also been acting weird since she hasn't won her Women's World Championship back.
Right, yeah.
There could be trouble in paradise here with these two as a tag team, but they've been winning. So,
yeah, I feel like
Matt says Sheeta's tripping.
Yeah, I definitely feel like something is brewing with those two, and it's gonna come sooner than later. The blow up will just happen.
Don't lose that X-Men theme. That's all I ask for.
Yeah, no. Yeah, don't lose that.
From there, Darby's backstage. We see MJF getting ready. It's like the old. It felt like Attitude Era. The don't. MJF's walking towards the ring, and then we hear Darby. He's backstage. Darby's like he's about to throw up. Like he looks, and then he runs into. It's
Dad.
Sting. He says, Darby, you know what time it is? He was like, it's showtime. And he was like, no, it's your time. And I was like, woo, that's some 80s fire you up. Sting, Realtor Steve was in the house. He knew what time it was. I was like, let's get it, dog.
Realtor Steve was selling.
He was selling hard.
He was selling.
Then they go through it, Derek. Darby comes out. He's in the mood for it. The match is about to begin, and MJF still has the ring on. He pulled this at the pay-per-view, too. He's like, oh, I forgot I had the ring. Sorry about that. He gives it to Aubrey. Aubrey's giving it to the timekeeper because last time he got taken out the ref's pocket, and he kicks Darby below the belt.
Yes. Down
goes Darby. How dare he? Then he tries to do the headlock takeover, pushes MJF into the ref. He goes, whoa. Aubrey turns her back. Low blow to MJF.
Mm-hmm.
Scorpion death drop. Down MJF goes. Like I said, hard fought match with Kenny just a couple days ago. Brutal match with MJF.
Yes.
One-winged angel off the top rope, dog. Remember this. Oh. He hits the coffin drop off one corner. He goes to the next corner, coffin drop. Next corner, coffin drop. Next corner, coffin drop. Remember, weren't we all saying that's what we thought was going to happen with Jey Uso too? We're like, yo, that's how he should have beat Gunther, but then they did the sleeper spot, which, whatever. That's fine, I guess. It was part of the story, but it was like, yo, Darby hits all of those. And Darby promised earlier in the night, and I didn't want to say this because this has been their story every time, I'm going to beat you with a headlock takeover.
Yes.
Darby Allin just floats over onto MJF. Cooked, bro. 1, 2, 3. That's it. And Darby Allin found a way to get the win, and he did it.
Yeah, this one, this one was a shocker. I was not expecting that to happen.
It happened, bro, and new. Darby Allin, they had to sign up and everything. He is the world champion, and I think this is a feel-good moment too. This is a homegrown talent getting the championship.
Yes, you have to. Sometimes you got to bite the bullet when you have that kind of match happening in that area, where they're from or where they started. You got to hit that emotional feels button every single time.
Every time, man. Every time. It was a beautiful thing, man. I was happy for him, man. Yeah. You can see it in his eyes. He definitely just wanted that dub for a minute here. So I was like, you know what? Let it rock, man.
Right.
Good for him. I thought it was a fantastic match. For everyone who says MJF is selfish, he didn't seem too selfish here. Good for him.
Not at all.
And like I said, is this the end for MJF? No. He's the dirtiest top heel. He's going to be back.
You know what? I feel he has a dominant, and I mean, when I say dominant, I mean a very, very dominant title run coming.
Oh, MJF?
Oh, yeah.
He might, for sure. AEW Social's posting Darby getting his side plates, taking photos. There's a new shirt and side plates on sale. I like the last 2 matches MJF has lost. He lost because of shenanigans followed by his opponent hitting multiple big moves. Yeah, he got destroyed by Brody King, too. I said this in a Canadian Strangers watch along on Sunday. Title changes are better on TV than a pay-per-view for me. You don't expect it, and people will miss it.
Yeah.
Jocelyn, excellent point. Excellent point. Derek, tonight, all-timer Dynamite? I mean, I'm saying 2 thumbs up for me on this show.
Yeah, you know what? All-time Dynamite. And I'm going to say it's an all-time Dynamite based off of the promos.
Rob said, interweaves are saying the bell never rang. Let me go to BJ real quick. I was thinking all these villains being created was setting up for Hangman to be their Batman. It makes sense for Darby to be their Dark Knight. I like that. Good analogy. Yeah. Darby is that dude, man. A pillar giving another pillar his strength.
Ooh, okay.
If Darby had to win it, it was going to either be against MJF or Mox. They're his biggest rivals. I want Darby versus Gabe Kidd again. Gabe Kidd's hurt though, isn't he?
Yeah, because they dislocated his shoulder.
They had to cancel his New Japan match too because he was going to face Tsuji for the global championship, and now that's on hold now.
Yeah, that's a few weeks down the line, I believe.
After 4 coffin drops, shouldn't need a cradle pin. Nah, he had to get that was the salt in the wound, clown. He had to get him with that because he treated him like a scrub. Like, I'll beat you with a headlock takeover. He was like, no, I'm beating you with a headlock takeover, which I knew was coming when they first started doing that. I was like, okay, the day's gonna come where Darby's gonna get him back for this, and it was tonight.
Yeah, hey, taking it full stride. I like it.
A+ Dynamite for sure. Yeah. Gabe Kidd's gonna be out for a few months. We'll see how the dogs maintain. Because I thought the dogs and Bullet Club, or not, I almost call them Bullet Club Gold, the Bang Bang Gang, we're going to feud in the future.
Oh, yeah.
Derek, let's run down some quick news and get these folks on out of here. Yes, we talked about those Lucha masks. They are officially on sale. Shop AEW if you guys want to find your favorite NFL football team. It's an officially licensed product. AEW's got them. Find your team. If anyone wants to buy me one, Buffalo Bills is my preferred team.
There you go.
Derek, too.
Sabres.
Oh, here he goes. The man's a Patriots fan. I don't get it, y'all. Never have. A trademark was filed. AEW Redemption. Sounds like it's going to be for a show. I'm wondering if this is for like a Dynamite, maybe? AEW Redemption, though, sounds like a pretty cool name.
It does. But when you have it with that type of name, you have to follow that classification. If it's going to be redemption, there has to be a redeeming moment.
This is true. But for who? That's the question. Chris, Cowboys fan, you're hurting me, brother. You're hurting me right now. Tales from the Top Rope, AEW Origins. AEW and Adult Swim announced their new animated series, Tales from the Top Rope. That's pretty cool.
It is.
Someone who's just talking about cartoons. There you go. See, there's so much new cool stuff for you to watch. Put that Duckman down.
Come on, man. Can't dispel the good old classics, man.
Can't do that. United Empire has also filed for a trademark. Will Ospreay has filed for it for some branding purposes. I do love the look of this. Honestly, this is kind of like the look I had for my wedding, actually.
Yeah.
If people knew. Little more clean cut, but this is kind of look that I wanted. Just like, the classic black and white. Then I was in like the reverse with the So it was pretty sweet, man. And United Empire, great group. I'm here to tell y'all, Will Ospreay versus Callum Newman is about to be dope.
Yes.
Brace yourself when it finally happens.
Yes, please do. Because that's gonna be whew.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be a big move. Ooh, someone said Hangman's Redemption.
Possibly.
Wait a minute. What did Clown just ask me? He says, so how many coffin drops does it take for the next person you want to end with a headlock, then limit the coffin drops? It was fine. I wasn't upset with that. I like how they did it tonight. Yeah, looks like MJF will be gone filming for a bit. Maybe more than one might not be at Double or Nothing.
Gotta get your money.
Corn fed over Hangman.
Oh,
Rob. Omega's redemption could be. Ospreay versus Fletcher in a steel cage was dope. That was a crazy steel cage match. I could still hear the "I hate you, I hate you." Hidden Blade, shut up. Like that's all I remember from that match. Yo, they were bugged out for that. Once again, tomorrow we are on Thursday. Hubonomics State of the WWE Roundtable, 8:35 Eastern. It'll be me, Sean, and some special guests. You're gonna love the special guests. You're gonna probably love the convo. If you know how we get down on Clash, Monday, 6:05 Eastern Standard Time, you're going to want to be there. This Monday, we will not be at 6:05. We're going to probably do a watch along at 8. Feel free, Derek, if you want to pop up and check it out. Probably have to do the headphone thing again, though, so that way people can't hear it. But we will most definitely be doing a watch along for Raw, just because what are we going to talk about? We don't have any of the info yet. So,
right, yeah.
One time for the one time, and then we'll be back to our normal time after that. Triller TV, they got Mania Week, April 15th through 18th. Save $20 on a Triller TV Plus annual pass with the code SAVE20TTV. New users on web only. Keep that in mind. But they got a lineup here, man. Potter Mania, Dragon Gate today at 11 p.m. Hybrid Wrestling and PWU. Look at the lineup for Thursday. Progress, Chapter 193. TJPW live in Vegas. CMLL at Palm Slam Fest tomorrow at 6. Mark Hitchcock Memorial Super Show at 6. Hog, Las Vegas Culture Clash. Death Vegas Invitational. MDK Fight Club. Gringo Locos, The World on Lucha. Stardom, The American Dream. This is on Friday now, starting with Gringo Loco. Stardom, The American Dream. Josh Barnett, Bloodsport 15. Joey Janela, Spring Break 10. Maple Leaf Pro, Multiverse on Friday. I might be watching that instead of some of the other things. JCW Stranglemania. Russo in the house. Right. Then Saturday, we got Effie's Big Gay Brunch 11. And then we got the JJSP, the Immortal Cluster blank. Good luck with that, Joey. Good luck with that. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh boy,
it's gonna be crazy. Look at this. Look at this Stardom show in Vegas, though. Athena versus Rena. Athena's been everywhere too. This is probably another reason why they've kind of kept her, just so she can focus on these matches.
Right.
But the lineup looks fantastic. Alex Windsor's defending the Strong Women's Championship. Starlight Kid's on here. The Babes of Wrath and Chris Statlander are wrestling. Mina Shirakawa's on the card. What are we talking about? Hazuki. If you don't know, you better know. Got a lot of people on here. If you love women's wrestling, give Stardom a chance. I promise you.
Yeah, please do.
My boy JPQ put me down years ago, and that's how I knew who Jamie Hayter was. A bunch of stuff. Supercard of Honor is coming up Friday, May 15th. Make sure you guys are down, locked, and loaded when it comes to that. Let me see here. We got Double or Nothing, Louis Armstrong Stadium. It sounds like they sold over 10K in tickets. Woo. So that's going down. We just found out today, Forbidden Door, AEW, New Japan, CMLL, and Stardom are going to be presenting Forbidden Door June 28th in San Jose, California. Tazzy, you better be there.
Right.
I don't know what they did to Kenny Omega's eye, bro, but they done turned it into a clock. I love it. Are these sharks? What is happening in this photo? Oh, San Jose Sharks. What am I doing? What am I doing here? It looks tremendous though. I'm loving it. They got Persephone on here. Be appropriate, sir. Persephone. It looks like it's going to be a fantastic card though. And don't forget, Allin, August 30th, 2026.
Yes.
If you guys haven't, Everything Pro Wrestling Hub, go to the Discord, sign up, join in. We got WrestleMania stuff up in there, AEW stuff, TNA, Joshi, whatever wrestling, classic wrestling. Everything's in there if you guys want to talk about it. Clash on Monday, 6:05. Me and Sean host it. Make sure you're there. Ignition, dude, one of the best episodes of Ignition that I've heard live on a Tuesday, 8:45. They crushed it last night. Chris was on the show, who's in the chat. Time for Wrestling. A lot of people, man. Definitely make sure you check that out. And Dynamite review. Me and Derek, we're here now. We're usually here every Wednesday. If you guys like it, you want us to keep it going, hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. Tell us in the comment section how you feel about Darby Allin's title change. I don't care if it's 1 word, 2 words, 5 words. Tell us how you feel about Darby Allin's title change as soon as this video ends. If you're in the live chat, and if you watch this after the fact and listen to everything, send me a message at EPW Show on all the socials. I think it's that time, Derek. Subscribe to the channel. Check out these cool videos that we have up here for you guys. Probably recommended to you for a reason, one or another. Maybe video game stuff, might be something different in there, might be pay-per-view reviews. But for me and Derek, we are out for this episode of AEW Dynamite. Congratulations to Darby Allin.
Yes.
And Derek, we're out.